Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about Miss Marvel because Miss Marvel Kamala Khan's trailer came out today, and it kind of disappointed some people because right now people are wondering like, where is Thor: Love and Thunder? That's what people wanted to see. So let's talk about Refuse to Be Stupid. This is going to be the title: Refuse to Be Stupid, Miss Marvel trailer reaction, I guess. But let's be honest, it's just a refuse to be stupid. So Marvel refused to be stupid, eh? So if you guys know, Kamala Khan is Sana Amanat's special little project along with G. Willow Wilson, and she is quote unquote the is a Pakistani American Muslim girl who is an inhuman, and through the powers of the Terrigen Mist, she had the ability to embiggen her hands and shrink and stretch. So basically, she's a knockoff version of Mr. Fantastic and a less creative version of Luffy from Monkey D. Luffy, which is kind of funny because Yanzi was talking about how other countries make fun of Kamala Khan, which is kind of funny because the character should be made fun of. The character is complete trash. This character is complete trash. So Marvel decided that they're going to push this character. She's been in video games, she's been in shows. They've been trying to make this character stick for so long, and it does not work. It has not worked for a long time, and it's getting kind of boring to be quite frank. But hey, it's Marvel. They're gonna force you to like these characters whether you want to or not. But let's see. Let's talk about this trailer. But look at that. Oh, look at that. You see that? Look, that's something. And before we start, I do not own any of this stuff. All of this stuff is copyrighted through Marvel Inc. and Disney Inc. and all that bull crap. So YouTube, none of that nonsense. This is just me having a reaction and talking about it because y'all love to be like, oh, you guys are, copyright infringement. No, because plenty of people on YouTube do trailer reactions and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop with this nonsense. It's content. People want to hear our opinions. We're going to throw our opinions out there. So please stop with the copyright strikes. Thank you.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say,
Look at
I
that.
get it.
You get what?
High school.
Kamala. Another adventure shirt. Cute. She thinks I'm some kind of weirdo.
You were
Boy. I mean, yay, there's Avenger shirts there. But my thing is, I'm trying to figure out is that the MCU hasn't seen Carol since she, what, helped save the day at the end of the little thing, but then she flew off and went to space. So it's kind of weird that people like are have her on her thing. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Like the source material is so screwed up in the MCU right now, which of course nobody really cares because nobody really reads comic books because reasons because that's just too much work. We don't need to read the comic books or anything, but we love these characters. Yay, representation! Until somebody calls you out, because right now there are Kamala Khan fans who are actually fans of Kamala Khan who are upset at the recent changes to the character that Marvel made because they knew the character was stupid. My thing is, you had a triple A game where you shoved that bitch down our throat, and now you want to change her powers up because it doesn't her original powers didn't work. So you admit that the character was a failure. The character is a failure. You rebooted this character 10 times over, and you didn't think about changing her power set not one time. But now when she's coming to live action, oh, that this is stupid. It showed that you never trusted that character. You didn't believe in Kamala Khan. You wasted people's time with this character. And to be honest, this character needs to be put out of his misery. To be honest.
Please. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You're kind of on my shirt.
Sorry.
But you're staring out the window in your little fantasy land.
I don't understand why they gave her this obsession with Carol Danvers, because if you read the issue, like she loves Carol, but she loved her in her Miss Marvel persona, because a lot of you guys don't remember. Carol was Miss Marvel before she ever became Captain Marvel. The first female Captain Marvel is Monica Rambeau, which they disrespected her. So Marvel, you're racist. But we're not even gonna get into that nonsense. So you got this white savior complex going on with Kamala Khan because she's over here worshiping a bitch who ain't barely been here. You now I can see if it was Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, you know, those female characters. Those are the two female characters that you should be celebrating. Pepper, maybe the Wasp, because they've been on Earth for a while now. But Carol ain't been there. We ain't seen enough of her. We ain't seen enough of her. But no, let's do it anyway. You know, it's weird to be honest.
Kamala, hey, already? Really? Come on, like,
Do I have to figure out my whole future before lunch, or just relax? Maybe they're right. I spend too much time in fantasy land.
I mean, the suit's trash. I mean that Captain Marvel suit is ugly. But my thing is, you notice how so far in this trailer they ain't showed a damn villain at all. Where's the villain? Where's the major threat? Who's there? Nobody's there. Knock knock. Who's there? Villain. No. And that's another problem with the character. She don't have a major villain. I'll wait. I'll wait. Name me one. Name me one, please. I triple dog dare y'all. Name me one villain. Name me one villain, please. Please do me the honor. Please do me the honor of naming a villain. You know, I'm waiting. That's what I thought. So, what is the purpose of this show? And again, I know some people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's not meant for you. It's for the little kids." But it's just like people went to go see Spider-Man: Homecoming. So, and the target audience was definitely not adult people. So I don't even want to hear that, especially when y'all saw the success of Miles Morales and was like, "Hey, let's do more of these race swap legacy characters." So don't even give me that nonsense.
That is not you.
It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City who saved the world.
Hold on. Let me rewind. I thought I heard something stupid.
Who saved the world.
No, I thought I
Jersey
know.
City. It's not really the brown girls from Jersey City.
She said the brown girls from Jersey City. Or you could have just said there's not like there are girls like me from Jersey City who saves the world. Like I'm so tired of this whole um I can't save the day or anything nonsense kind of stuff. You live in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There are people of all different races, gender, and all that kind of stuff who've done saved the day. You ain't the first and you ain't the last special person on planet Earth. Good God.
Who saved the world. That's a fantasy too.
Oh, look, she found a bracelet that gives her powers instead of actually inhaling Terrigen mist and having her stretchy powers. Again, Marvel, you just proved how much of a failure of a character Kamala Khan is. You couldn't even keep her power set.
did something happen to you?
No, why? Did you hear something?
What does it feel like?
Cosmic.
And I mean, for what reason? Because I understand characters have to go through a hero journey, but if you really think about it, this is just like Naomi. You have the character here. Here's the character's comic book. It's not much to really change about the character, but then when y'all finally put them live action, y'all completely change everything about them or how they got their powers. Naomi's powers got changed. Kamala Khan's powers got changed. and they have a comic book that is their comic books is literally written like a show, and y'all still can't do that right.
I always thought I wanted this kind of life, but I never imagined any of this.
Yes, of course you never imagined it because you had grand desires, grand gesture. You didn't really think about what it took to be a hero. Excuse me.
Do you even know what you are?
I'm a superhero.
And now that I think about it, I was watching Mr. H reviews. He's right. The actress that's playing Kamala is a little chunky for a character because the reason why I'm saying that is because the suits do look like is bigger on her. Maybe it's because she had gained weight throughout the process of filming, reshooting, or whatever and stuff like that. Which it happens. We all gain weight or whatever and stuff like that. But Kamala Khan's a very athletic girl, and this actress doesn't look athletic. She just looks like a girl who just kind of eats whatever she wants to and don't really care about her diet because she does a little extracurricular activity that keeps her kind of relatively in shape, you know. And see, this not even the original Miss Marvel one, you know. I mean, but that was it, really. It looks like cheap. It looks like the CW quality, and it's just kind of sad to kind of see this character that Sama Amanat and G Willow Wilson, they worked really hard of bringing this character to life, and you know it's a bust. And instead of actually, making the character interesting, I think the only interesting thing now, I mean, is I always thought her powers were stupid anyway. I was like, it's no connectivity towards any of the Marvel characters, any characters that's been called Marvel at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just weird that they gave her stretchy arm powers and didn't even get unique with it. You know what I'm saying? And then you had an entire video game that was based around her, and now you change the powers. Do you not understand how that doesn't even make any sense? And then they're like, oh, they're going to do a comic book that's going to where she loses her inhuman powers, and then she gains new ones. So basically they're going to go the Spider Gwen route. So okay, if you guys don't know, in one, I think it was like in the last solo run of Spider Gwen before they retitled it Ghost Spider. Spider Gwen had lost all her powers, like she couldn't use powers anyway, and they had this experimental Venom suit that duplicated her powers that she had previously. So she's wearing a symbiote right now. She doesn't have spider powers at all. Once you take that suit away from her, she can't do what she normally could do. And I think that's what they're doing with Kamala Khan is like, we're going to strip you away from your inhuman powers, but we're going to give you this bracelet. Since Gwen it was a suit, for Kamala it's a bracelet that gives her some kind of powers, so we can still justify keeping y'all around, even though you guys are both pathetic losers that we really don't care about. I'm just being honest. I really don't really care for this trailer. I just kind of find it funny. Like, refuse to be stupid, Marvel. Y'all the ones who shoved this character down our throats. Now y'all don't know what to do with it. Interesting. But it is what it is. Y'all the ones who wanted to shove this character down our throats. Now, I mean, this is what you get. I know some people are like, "Oh my god, this is amazing. This is exciting," or whatever. Of course, you guys are going to be excited because it's Marvel, and Marvel can apparently do no wrong. You're not even allowed to criticize them. You know, and it's a frustrating thing as a fan who read these characters, who read DC and Marvel. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the most expert knowledgeable in comic books or their history or lore. I mean, not everything, but I try my best to keep and retain a lot of the information about these characters or whatever. And this character had potential. I mean, I wouldn't have called her Miss Marvel, or even then not give her dumb powers. So it is what it is, to be honest. And what it is what it ain't. I just think it's kind of funny, that all that talk about how this is the most popular Marvel character of all time. They had to make sure they changed the character. Like, could you imagine if they changed Spider Man's powers to aquatic? Oh, it's Spider Man, but he gonna have gills on his neck or whatever, stuff like that, and he shoots out seaweed instead of spider webs or whatever. But his name is still Spider Man. You make that make sense, Marvel. You make that make sense. But it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think. Comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Duh.